Welcome to Territorial.io and the KD clan. This video will cover all the basic mechanics you need for your first time playing the game. Tutorials for more experienced players are in the works right now. If you want to learn more about the game, check out the Discord server for the clan in the description. After the main screen loads, the first thing you want to do is to change your name to anything you like. To play for a clan, you need to put a clan tag in between square brackets anywhere in your name. When you're done, click into the multiplayer section. This is where the important parts of the game can be found. You'll see the choice of games you can click on and queue for. On the top left corner of each game choice you can find an icon showing what type of game it is. There are 4 in total. The most important type of game for clan players are team games, which are shown with a pie chart because this is the only game mode that gives clan points. The amount of slices represents the number of teams. A crown and the sword means the game is free for all. But in the crown game mode, you are not allowed to full send, which is to attack with pseudocidal amounts of troops. The winner's medal means the game is 1v1. The skull shows a zombies match, where all players need to work together to beat a horde of zombie bots. Every 15 minutes, there will be a large game that appears called Contest. On the hour, 15 past and 45 past of each hour, the contest will be a team game, and at half past, it will be free for all. For the sake of demonstration, let's join a match to show you the basics of the gameplay. When the game loads, all the players are given 10 seconds to choose their spawn. To choose, you need to click twice in the same place. In general, you should pick spots that are not too overcrowded, far away from the center or on small islands, because this limits the land you can grab early on. When the countdown is over, you can finally control your nation. You can see a troop count on the top of your screen and below your username. The amount of pixels they have control over is equal to the amount of land you have, and you can see this on the leaderboard on the left. To conquer more land, you need to double click on empty spaces or your opponents, and by spending a certain amount of troops. On the bottom, click on the slider to control the amount of troops spent on an attack. This game is all about how you manage your troops and land, and eventually you can build up your strength enough to take over all your opponents and win the game. The best way to open your games will be explained in a future video, but for now, do something similar to what I'm doing. In general, apart from your opening, you shouldn't be spending more than about 25% of your troops at a time, and you also shouldn't attack too often so you can save up troops. When you have too little troops for your land size, this is called overextending, and so you're vulnerable to attacks. And that also means you should be the one attacking when other players are overextended. The time in this game is measured in units of ticks of about half a second each. You can see the progress of ticks on the sides of your troop bar. They are counted in groups of 10, which together is called a cycle. When a cycle finishes and the sidebar is empty, you gain some income, which is a gain in troops that's equal to the pixels of land you control. And this is why controlling the most land is important, because you can gain more troops than your opponents. You notice pretty quickly that I'm not only gaining troops at the end of every cycle, but also a small amount on every tick. This function is hard to explain quickly, but in short, it's exponential. This basically means that small troop advantage over time gets larger and larger, and this is why you need to save up. However, you can only save up until your troop count becomes red. This is where the interest reduces a lot. This is the best point to attack. Through a land border is not the only way to attack. If you click on water or another coastline you can see directly, you'll see a boat icon next to your mouse. Click it and a boat is set there that's equal strength to your attack selected. You can steer your boat around obstacles by clicking on the boat and clicking on the coastline you want to head to. When boats meet together, they attack each other, so you can use this to defend against boat attacks. Just send a boat with more strength than the boat to counter it. Also, if you're playing on a map with mountains, you can dig through it if you touch some. Just click onto any other part when the mountain meets land. Keep in mind that each time you do this, it takes away a chunk of your troops, so you can't do this too early. There are a few ways to win. Obviously, taking the whole map is one of them. And a win is confirmed when the list of clan winners shows up in the bottom corner. In the middle of the game, when nobody has attacked for a while, the option to vote for a stalemate or win is available. If enough people agree, the game ends instantly and either everyone or the winning team gets the points. And for now, that's all the basics you need to know to start playing the game well. Again, you can join the server and ask questions to learn more about the game. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching.